Do not miss this video unless if you want to regret it for the rest of your life, okay? Of all videos you have scrolled through the social media and internet, the whole internet today, this is the one video I will advise you not to miss, except if you want to regret for the rest of your life. What? Now in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a template that some of you have been paying thousands of dollars to most of all these so-called crypto YouTubers on the internet to get. And the worst part of it all is that you don't even get the quality of what I'm about to give to you guys in this video. I dare you that by the time you have watched up to 5 minutes in this video and you don't like what you see, please, I give you the full right to leave whatever negative review that you so like in the comment section. Damn! And I will take full responsibility for that.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Yeah, let's just be real.
You are watching Obicrypto. Subscribe now.
So if I have $100 to invest in crypto, how am I going to invest it? And this is exactly what I want to share with you in this video here today. So let's assume I have $100 and I want to invest it in crypto. For those of you in Nigeria, $100 is around 100,000 naira. All right. Now, if I have $100, this is exactly how I'm going to invest it in crypto. And I'm going to give you the breakdown of my own strategy. This is the strategy that I've been using. It has been working for me over the years, and I will advise that you look into this as well. Mind you, this is not a financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Whatever you do with your money, you bear the risk of it. I'm only sharing with you what I have done or what I've been doing with my own money and this template and strategy that I've been using. If you want to copy it, fine, but copy it at your own risk. And if you don't, that is your business, not mine. But let's go right into it and let me share with you how I strategize my money into the cryptocurrency world. So follow me. Number one, the first thing that I do when I have a certain amount of money, it doesn't have to be $100, it could be $10, it could be 20, 50, 60, 90, 1,000, 10,000, any amount. Whenever I have some certain amount of money, right, maybe from business or deal or whatever I have done, and I want to put them in crypto. Now, this is exactly how I invest this money in crypto. Now, you can follow my strategy if you want, and if you don't like it, you can go do yours. I first of all create 3 categories, okay, where I'm going to put the money. It doesn't matter if it is $10, $20, $100, 1,000, 5,000, 20,000. It doesn't matter. Any amount of money I make, this is exactly how I strategize. This is exactly how I pump the money into cryptocurrency. I share the money into 3 categories. Now, the first category I put my money, I call it the short-term holdings. And then the second category, I call them the mid-term holdings. And then the third category is the long-term holdings. Now, let me break it. Let me take the one after the other again. I said, I divide my money into 3 categories. And the 3 categories is 1, short-term. Number 2, mid-term. Number 3, long-term. And now this is how I divide the money. I divide it 30, 30, 40. Now that is 30% of that money goes into short-term holdings, and then 30% of the money goes into mid-term holdings, and then 40% goes into long-term holding. I hope you're following. All right. Now, if you plus 30, 30, 40, that will give you 100. So it doesn't matter the amount of money I am bringing into crypto. Whatever the amount is, I use my calculator and I punch. 30% of this amount is how much? 40% of this amount is how much? So I put 30% in the first category, which I call the short-term holdings. I put another 30% in the second category, which I call the mid-term holdings. And then I put 40% in the last category, which I call the long-term holdings. Now, the short-term holdings, basically for me, the short-term holdings are usually meme coins, and my mid-term holdings are usually utility-based cryptocurrencies. All right, the mid-term holdings are usually utility-based cryptocurrencies or tokens or coins, whichever one they are. Then for my long-term holdings, I put them in assets or store of value. I put them in what I call store of value. Let's take it one after the other. Okay, now let's go into my short-term holdings and let me show you how I distribute my money and the particular cryptocurrencies I target, okay, in my short-term holdings. Whatever cryptocurrency you're hearing today, I have all of them sitting in my wallet right now as we speak. All the cryptocurrency I'm going to mention in this video, I have all of them seated in my wallet. I'm not going to show you my wallet because I don't want to expose my portfolio. Please, we're in Nigeria, we're in Africa. For my safety, I'm not going to expose my portfolio, but I can only assure you that whatever I'm sharing with you guys today, I have it all in my portfolio. So follow me. Let's break down into each category as I've mentioned previously. All right, let's go. So number one is my short-term holdings. Okay. Now in my short-term holdings, like I said, I basically focus on meme coins in my short-term holdings. Now, in my short-term holdings, I divide it also into 3 subcategories. Do you understand? Mind you, we are dealing with category 1, which is short-term holdings. In this short-term holdings, also, I break it into 3 categories. Okay? Now, I break it into 3 categories this way. I have the large cap meme coins, the mid cap meme coins, and the low cap meme coins. Okay? Now, I will break the first one. The large cap meme coins. I look at meme coins. You know, meme coins in other words are called shit coins, right? Good. Now, the large cap meme coins, I look for meme coins that are above $1 billion. Okay? Any meme coin that is above $1 billion is a large cap meme coin. And I have 3 I will mention for you. Shiba Inu is above $1 billion. Shiba Inu is about $17 billion as we speak right now in this video. The next one is Pepe Coin. Pepe Coin is about $2 to $3 billion right now as we speak. I'm talking about the market capitalization now for each of these cryptocurrency I'm mentioning right here. Okay. Then the third one is Floki Coin. Floki is about $1 to $2 billion as we speak right now. So these are the 3 main coins. These are the 3 main coins in my large cap category. Do you understand? These are the 3 main coins in my large cap categories. And then let's move to my mid cap category. Now in my mid cap category, I also select 3 coins in that project. If you have more money, you can spread it into more coins. Okay, but in this video, I think I'm going to keep it within 3 coins so that it won't be too bulky for you guys. Okay, so in the mid cap category, all right, I have Cock Inu, I have Bread, and I have Meal. Do you understand? Now, in my mid cap category, what I'm looking for are cryptocurrencies that are above $100 million. So you are looking for cryptocurrencies that are above $100 million. That should be your mid-level cryptocurrency. Do you understand? Those should be your mid-level investment. Do you understand? Above $100 million, but not up to $1 billion. Above 100 million, but not up to 1 billion. Do you understand? So you put your money within that range. And cryptocurrencies within that range right now as we speak is Cock Inu, we have Bread, and then we have Mia. Okay, so you look for these coins. For example, Bread is a very, very good meme coin right now that is making wave on the Base network. So now let's move to the third subcategory. The top subcategory is low cap meme coins. Mind you, I said the first is large cap meme coins, the second is mid cap meme coins, and then the third category, subcategory, is low cap meme coins. So in the low cap meme coins, you are looking for cryptocurrency, you are looking for meme coins that are below 100 million. In fact, I'll be very specific. You should be looking for meme coins that are between the range of 10 million to at about 50 million. Okay, it shouldn't be above 50 million. Those are meme coins, cryptocurrencies that you should categorize under your low cap meme coins. Do you understand? These meme coins, they can wake up one night and do a 10x, 15x, 20x. Do you understand? That is so much increment in your money, in your investment. But at the same time, these coins you can just wake up one money and they are gone. Because mind you, their market valuation is not high. So you can just wake up one money and they're gone, right? You lose your money. You get? So this is how you strategize, and this is how you invest when you are dealing with meme coins. Okay? So guys, let's move to the second major category, which we call the mid-term holdings. So let's go into it immediately. Now, under the mid-term holdings, I have three subcategories as well. I divide into subcategories. Under this category, the mid-term holdings, I have the layer ones, and then I have the tech, finance and business. I also have entertainment, media and sport. Now, let me break it down for you. In my mid-term holdings, right, I break it down into three subcategories. The first category is layer ones and layer twos. The second subcategory is technology, finance, and business-based cryptocurrencies. Then the third subcategory is entertainment, media, and the sports-based cryptocurrencies. When I say sport, now anyway, I'll come to that, but let's go back to number one. Number one, we said layer one and layer twos. Layer one and layer two based cryptocurrencies. Now, what makes up layer ones and layer twos? In that category, I'm looking for layer ones and layer two that have already made achievement on the blockchain. I'll give you an instance. Number one, we have Solana. You and I both know Solana is doing very, very well right now in the cryptocurrency world, right? Number two, I have Ton, T-O-N, Ton. Ton happens to be the cryptocurrency built by Telegram. Do you understand? It's the Telegram-backed cryptocurrency. And they have been doing very, very well. You can check them. Within the last 3 months, I think they have done over 200 to 300% turnover. Even more than that. Do you understand? So Ton has been doing very, very well. And there's been a lot of cryptocurrency right now that are being built on the Ton blockchain. You don't want to joke with that, right? Then number three is Avalanche. These are the layer ones and layer twos I am concentrating on. Let's move to the second subcategory. In the second subcategory, I am looking for projects that are built on the finance industry, the tech industry, and the business industry. You cannot take away the fact that these three industries have a lot to do with human life. Technology, finance, and business. Whether you are illiterate or illiterate, these three industries must have something to do with you whether you like it or not. Technology must have something to do with you whether you want it or not. Finance must have something to do with you whether you like it or not. Then number three, business must have something to do with you whether you like it or not. So that is why I also look for projects that have connections with these three sectors. I'm going to give you about 7 different cryptocurrencies that are connected with these three sectors. Number one is ICP, Internet Computer. Number two is Fetch AI. You and I both know that AI, artificial intelligence right now, is a big challenger in the market. It's a big challenger in the industry, and you don't want to take it for granted. Then number three is Aave. Aave is a decentralized finance-based cryptocurrency. Decentralized finance is platforms that offer services that your banks are presently offering to you. You can go to Aave and loan money. Do you understand? You can either loan, borrow, or whatever language you want to call it, lend or borrow, whichever one. These services are available on the Aave platform. You can lend money and you can borrow money on the Aave platform. That is finance. Because most of you today, whatever business that you are doing, in one way or the other, you are getting loan from the bank or from any micro finance bank whatsoever to run your business. Do you understand? That is finance. Getting a loan is it simply means that the institution giving you that loan are financing your business. They are financing your business. Do you understand? That is why I said technology, finance, and business. The first one I said, Fetch AI. Artificial intelligence is a technology-based platform. Do you understand now? I just mentioned Aave right now. Aave is a finance-based platform where they finance whatever you need, because you can get a loan from their platform. Number 4 is Jupiter. Number 5 is Render. Number 6 is Pendle, and number 7 is Ondo. Now let me explain. Jupiter is an exchange platform. You understand? One of the biggest exchange platform on the Solana blockchain. For every transaction you conduct on the Jupiter platform, you pay transaction fee or service charges or service charge. Now you, as a smart guy or as a smart babe that you are, you want to invest on the fuel that is powering these platforms. So the Jupiter token is used as the fuel powering the Jupiter exchange. You want to invest some money there, because as people are using that exchange, they are paying for transaction fee. Do you understand? And you are making money. You get me now? So that is business, right? The next one is Pendle. Pendle is an RWA cryptocurrency. RWA stands for reward asset. I have made a lot of video about reward asset, and you do not want to be sitting on any of this project. Any project based on RWA reward asset, you don't want to be sitting on them. Do you understand? Either reward asset or decentralized physical infrastructure, whichever one that you see, any cryptocurrency based on these two projects, you don't want to sit on them. I'll move into the next one, which is Ondo. Ondo is also the same thing. You don't want to sit on them. These are projects that are building infrastructure for decentralized physical infrastructure also, and reward assets, tokenization of reward assets. So you don't want to sit on this big project. Do you understand? Because these are narratives that are going to change the nearest future. Okay, the way we do business and the way we do transactions. These cryptocurrencies will change a lot of things in these sectors, and you do not want to take chances at them. So guys, I am done with the second subcategory in my midterm holdings. Now let's go to the third categories in my midterm holdings. The third categories in my midterm holding is cryptocurrency based on entertainment industry, the media industry, the sports industry, and the gaming industry. Do you understand? The gaming industry is a huge industry as I speak to you right now. Go online and find out how much is the cost to acquire PlayStation 5. Then you will understand how big the gaming industry is, because it's also entertainment. Do you understand? And cryptocurrencies that are building platforms and infrastructure in this industry is number 1. We have Graph, we have Gala, we have Sandbox, we have Theta Network, and we have Decentraland. These 5 projects I just mentioned now, you don't want to joke with them. These 5 cryptocurrencies are building infrastructure in the entertainment, media, sport, and gaming industry. So you want to put something, you want to make sure you have some holdings in these cryptocurrencies. Okay, please go, you can take back the list. I said number 1, Graph, Gala, Sandbox, Theta Network, and Decentraland. Okay, I have my money invested in all these cryptocurrencies. Okay, so let's move to the third part, the third categories of my holdings, which I call the long-term holdings. This is where I put money for long term. This way I put money that I want my second child or my third child to come and benefit from here for long term. For you, long term could be the next 2 years. Long term could be the next 3 years. Long term could be the next 5 years. For someone else, it could be the next 10 years. It all depends on what long term means to you. All right. But for me, long term means the next 5 years and the next within the next 5 to the next 10 years. That is long term for me. For you, you could be so rich that long term could mean 10 years, could mean 20 years. It all depends. Do you understand? When you want to cash out. For me, I want to cash out in the next 5 years. In the next 5 to 10 years. That is my range. Within the next 5 to 10 years. So it all depends what works for you. All right. So let's go right into our into my long-term holdings. Okay. In my long-term holdings, I invest 40% of my money in long-term holdings. And what am I looking at? I am looking for store of value-based cryptocurrencies.
Nice.
Cryptocurrencies that are based on the fundamentals of store of value. When I say store of value, what does it mean? Let me give you an instance. If you buy a land and you don't have intention of building a house for yourself to live in that land, that is store of value. Why? Because you pumped in money there, because perhaps it is money you don't. It is money you don't want to spend. Anything that you put your money and in anticipation that after some time you will bring it out and sell at a higher value to make more profit. That thing is a store of value for you. So for me, the third categories of my holdings is cryptocurrencies that are store of value. Number one is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not going to make you a millionaire in 1 year, but at least Bitcoin is a store of value. I know that after 3 years, after 4 years from now, whatever money I put in Bitcoin is definitely going to appreciate. It may not double, it may not triple, you don't know. It could also double, it could also triple, you don't know. But one thing you know for sure is your money is not going to zero and your money will not depreciate. Instead, it will appreciate. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so number one is Bitcoin. Number two is Ethereum. Number three is Hedera Hashgraph. You may not know what Hedera Hashgraph is, but please, I would advise you to go check what Hedera Hashgraph is. You can go to Google and type the governing council of Hedera Hashgraph. You will check and see the kind of people that are part of the governing council of Hedera Hashgraph. Number one is Google. Number two, Boeing. Do you know Boeing? Boeing are the manufacturer of the largest, the most populous, or the most energy-saving or cost-saving aircraft. You hear of Boeing 737, Boeing 787, Boeing what? They are the manufacturer of the airplane called Boeing aircraft, Boeing airplanes. Boeing is one of the governing councils of Hedera Hashgraph. Google, the almighty Google that you know, is also one of the governing council of Hedera Hashgraph. For those of you who use telecommunication companies, you know of the company called Zain, right? Zain is also one of them. And so many other big companies, both in the Western world and in the Arab nations, are all part of the governing council of Hedera Hashgraph. You don't want to sleep on this project. The price may be low right now. You don't know what will happen next. But these big companies I just mentioned now are the ones who are pioneering this particular project called Hedera Hashgraph. In short, the ticker is HBAR. So you don't want to joke with that. So guys, this is how I will invest my $100 if I want to bring $100 into cryptocurrency as an investment. Okay. Now, this is the last part of the video, the part where you want to really pay attention, the part that will make more sense to you, where I'm going to break down how I strategically split my money across each of this project. So I'll go right straight into here and let me break it down. So let's take, for example, my first major category, which is my short-term holding. I have 3 meme coins in my short-term categories, which is Shiba Inu, Pepe coin, and Floki coin. When you're bringing any amount of money, all right, into cryptocurrency, but for the sake of this video, we are working with $100. Now we are bringing in $100 into cryptocurrency. We are going to split it 30, 30, 40. Now 30% goes to our short-term holdings, and 30% go to our mid-term holdings, then 40% goes into our long-term holdings. Now let's pick the first category, which is our short-term holdings. So let's assume the 30% has come into our short-term holdings, right? And 30% of $100 is how much? Is $30. 30% of 100 is $30, right? Now let's break down how are we going to invest this $30 into our cryptocurrencies. Number one, this $30 will be splitted also into 3. Now this $30 will divide it into 3, right? We'll divide it 30, 30, 40. That's 30%, 30%, 40%. Now the first project here in our short-term holdings, which is actually which are actually meme coins, which are actually made up of meme coins, but meme coins are above $1 billion. So we are going to break it this way, right? 30% into the first project. 30% of $30 is $9. So we'll pump in $9 into Pepe coin, $9 into Floki coin, and $12 into Shiba Inu. You get me? So that is 30, 30, 40. That gives us 100%. 100% of the $30. Mind you, we brought in $30 into this category. $30, right? So we're going to have $9, $9, and $12. Do you understand? You can swap it anyhow you want based on your priority. So this is how I break down my investment. So for each of the other categories I've explained in this video, this is exactly how you should do your breakdown. It all depends on you and what works best for you and how you think you will make more profit. So at the end of the day, whichever of this project is moving in your favor, you understand, you will always be at the good side of the market. And even if others are going against your favor, you will still be on the good side of the market, because not all of them will be going against you. While some are going against you, others are going for you. This is what I call proper diversification of your assets in the crypto world. This template I'm giving out today, a lot of the so-called crypto professionals will not give you this. And this is what I'm giving out for free. So you can join my Telegram group if you want to get this template. Okay? I will drop it in my Telegram group. The link to my Telegram group will be in the video description of this video. You click the link, you join the Telegram group, and you will get this. You will get this template. I will put it there and also pin it there on the Telegram group, so you can download it and then use it for yourself, or customize it for yourself in the best way possible. So guys, I want to thank you for watching this video today, and I hope you have learned something and you have gained a lot. Please share this video with everyone you care about. I'll see you in the next video. Obicrypto over and out.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Yeah, let's just be real.
You are watching Obicrypto. Subscribe now.